fool, I still don't even know where to start. My brain is scrambled eggs. Yesterday, I'm at work cooling. My dog come through, we chopping it up, and he just gonna casually drop that Micah got traded. I'm like, Micah? Micah who? Then I seen Dana White gave some, Jesus Christ. Now, I get into the UFC stuff sometime, but the city of Dallas has done it again. To think a city traded away 2 real-life generational talents at all, like ever, but they ain't even do it over a couple years, maybe over the course of a decade or 2. Nope, they've done it in the same calendar year. As mentioned in February, Nico Harrison is a terrorist. Jerry Jones is a terrorist of this sport. The only viable response to what happened yesterday, in my opinion, is to nuke the entire city. Dallas no longer deserves to stand. I said it about the Luka John, and it absolutely applies here too. If I was a Cowboy fan, yesterday would have marked my last day a part of the fandom, I promise to God. Now that's some of my more objective talk about this. Biases included. I have real, genuine hate in my heart for the Dallas Cowboys. Blame my family members. So I am rapturous right now. I'm dead happy, bro. To actually speak some football here, sorry. The Packers pass rush last season was dookie juice. And they go out and add literally almost the best one. Holy Christ, you got Michael Parsons, Rashawn Gary. Hope that Lucas Van Ness can take a step. And that unit will 100,000% help your awful secondary. Now, the thing that was for Dallas and is now for Green Bay. I don't think the Packers will have any capability of stopping the run. Their run defense will be abysmal, but I don't care. Michael Parsons aren't supposed to be on the trade block. And when they are, you do whatever you must to go get them. And you add on the fact that Green Bay got a little history of being in play for these kind of moves, but they do not actually land them. Yesterday was different. 2 firsts and Kenny Clark. Now the 2 firsts do hurt a little, sure, I guess, yeah. But it's Michael Parsons. And them picks practically locked in the late 20s, so. And Kenny Clark was not that good last year. Now he was hurt. And that's something that done got swept all the way under the rug. So I do want to cut him a little bit of slack, but the fact remains he certainly regressed last year. I'm positive any and every team in the league would have swiftly sent 2 firsts and an aging D lineman for Michael Parsons immediately, every day of the week. Along with what they did send off, they are surely paying Micah a bag. Almost 50 M's a year, great heavens. And for Dallas, the real issue here was the position that they put themselves in before any of this even started. They've been kicking out bread as if the cash flow was unlimited. So much so that at this point, they would have either paid Micah and probably had almost nothing else, or you can let go of an elite player at a premier position of the sport in order to have the money to retain and or go get more players. I do think you can make the slightest argument that this ain't that bad. Now, on my life, I would have gave Michael whatever he wanted. As I believe most would have. But, I mean, I don't know. Dallas' run defense will improve. Their interior D-line pretty cool now. But the edge, going into the season at least, is non-existent. The room was dog water with Micah, but having a Michael Parsons alone on your roster automatically boosts you to a certain point. They pass rush about to be... Yeah, they ain't really no sugarcoating it. This was foolish. You just moved off one of the most impactful non-quarterbacks in the game for a 30-year-old and 2 firsts that's likely going to be at the tail end of the first. Bad business. But I'm ecstatic. Well, even with my pure abhorrence for the Cowboys, I do still feel kind of bad. Because the more I sit here and think about the trade, the more upset I get. Which is crazy. But, oh well, sucks to suck. Thank you, Jared, for your services. I personally love you. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. I need him to stay alive for as long as possible and completely bury that franchise. Real talk, though, Micah, and that Packer defense as a whole may do some decent damage this year.